Card Destruction is a Yu-Gi-Oh card. But yeah, I played against Delinquent Duo and all that too when I played Yu-Gi-Oh. Technically, like, I should keep the Plunder cards because they stack towards Powder Pandemonium, but we actually hard lose to Scargrounds unless we aggro them down super hard. We mulligan the Swindle, and if we get, like, a warning shot, I think we're golden. We might be able to... Yes, okay, we might be able to do something here. I'm passing so I can do Jagged... I can do warning shot double Butcher. I dabbled in Magic the Gathering Arena for a short while, and every deck felt horrible to play against with my free-to-play deck. Yeah. When I played Magic the Gathering Arena, like, when it first came out, was during the Scarab God meta, during, God, I don't even remember the name of the expansion anymore. Imunket? Something like that? Amonkhet? It was like an Egyptian-themed, expansion, and Scarab God was like so ridiculously broken, like beyond all comprehension. I'm just gonna go for the Make It Rain now because I'm never gonna be able to cast this card later on, and if this gets boosted, then so be it. Just so I can activate my stuff. We've got Jagged Taskmaster is better because it buffs the attack of these. We've got a fantastic open attack here, which activates our next Plunders. If we get enough, like, early aggro like this, then the Powder Pandemonium might be able to beat down. Because Scargrounds, even though it does have really sharp matchups sometimes, is still, at the end of the day, a very slow deck. Yeah, so it looks like we will be able to find our burn win condition. Cute, Bone Scryer.
If they don't break, they'll burn.
Card Destruction and Mind Crush come from Yu-Gi-Oh, but yes, Thoughtseize is black. I am going to play the Bone Scryer here, since I have room for it. And now I can just chump block and get more Nexus damage. I think we win here. Ooh, Tarkaz. Goodness. We can chump with the Bone Scryer. Yeah, they just have to end. They just have to end around. 3v6. Flash Freeze. Double Death Lotus. Could be double Death Lotus, but we got the Bone Scryer in combat to play around that because I'm a genius. Ice Shard Death Lotus. Yeah, we win. We just have to hit our warning shot here and we're good. We could go Pool Shark red card. Yeah, because we can't do Grifter and Twisted Fate, so it's better to do Pool Shark red card. Red card deals 1 damage to the Nexus. Actually, no, it's better to do Grifter.
I'm not greedy. My friends
Lamau Scargrounds. And then we Pool Shark. That way we don't hit their board an extra time to give them more attack. Yeah, we got there. Damn, I played a couple games with this deck off stream and it was super fun, but the games I'm playing on stream are incredibly ridiculous. This always happens. Again, Noxus Freljord. Since the beginning of time, there's like 8 separate Noxus Freljord archetypes that all lose to the exact same thing. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, Magic the Gathering Arena. Scarab God was all over the place. It was a super very ridiculously overpowered deck. And if you queued into it and you weren't playing it, like, you just kind of lost. outside of a couple exceptions. I'm not an expert on the Magic the Gathering metagame or anything. But I ended up playing like Merfolk and Mono Green, which felt pretty good. Really strong budget decks. I'm going to keep the Riptide Sermon. It's a very large gamble to keep Riptide Sermon, but I am going to keep it. It's a design lever of, okay, so now Parley the Nexus. Play Jagged Butcher. And if they developed, I would Swindle, but since they didn't, I get my open attack to trigger my Plunder again. Could you share some of the archetypes? I thought that Noxus was mostly aggro, and when put with Freljord, would be good versus other aggro decks, unless I misunderstood. Noxus Freljord is a very specific type of, like, almost anti-mid-range. It's like usually it's trying to out mid-range other mid-range decks. What is their hand? I should take the Purify. And the thing about Noxus Freljord archetypes is that the cards that go into those archetypes are specifically made for them. And so you have to give up a lot of your region's typically generic staple cards in order to run your, like, idea instead. So you're giving up your power cards, and you have to run so much of your intended synergistic cards that you can't also run answers for the metagame. It's similar to Deep. It's similar to the way Deep works, where if the meta's, like, not kind to what they want to do, then they really struggle to get by. But at the same time, Deep, at the very least, has access to generic Shadow Isles cards like Vile Feast, Withering Wail, that aren't necessarily Deep cards, but are just good defensive tools that really help it out. So if I attack like this, they trade into the Sculptor 100%. So we get some more damage across. Ooh. They're killing the merchant? Bruh, okay. And so now we'll see if my gamble pays off. I kept Sermon to answer Poppy. Yes. And if they don't have chimes on the Poppy, it maybe connects. They have a Sharp Sight, though. We saw from the Swindle they have Sharp Sight. Oh, they're going to go for Shield of Durand? Yeah, also that. Very smart. I can Purify. No, it only works on followers. Oh, man. Purify. What a card. What a card. You know what? Let me tell you a little story about Purify. I tried to Purify a Shark Chariot in the beta. Shark Chariot, okay. Shark Chariot was actually a real threat in the beta. Shark Chariot at one point was actually on the chopping block for nerfs. There was actually a real section of the player base who was kind of like saying, oh, I think Shark Chariot maybe needs to get nerfed a little bit. And I tried to run Purify as a Shark Chariot tech, and I silenced the Shark Chariot. But then, what happened was, do I just take 8 here? I think I just take the 8. But you see, chat, what had happened was the Shark Chariot still comes back. Even though I purified it, it still comes back because its effect is like a passive that just works while it's dead. It definitely was not OP, you say? Opponent wants to end round. Dang. Sure. I mean, the worst thing they can do to me is something like Concerted Strike, usually. Did it come back as ephemeral or normal? No, it just revives itself. Because of Shark Chariot's text on the card says when another ephemeral ally attacks, revive me attacking. It just comes back to life. Oh, cute. We can play Eye of Nagakaboros to beat the Purify. Haha! I was a 3-3 all along. Are you sure it wasn't another Shark Chariot? Because since it's a death rattle, sorry, last breath, it's supposed to work only if it's killed while active. It must have been a bug, because I am 100% certain I was trying to beat that specific interaction and it didn't work. It's a last breath passive. It's very weird. Theoretically, yes. I remember specifically running like a hyper mid-range Mono Demacia. And the Purify didn't beat Shark Chariot, and I was furious. It's very unintuitive. Like, I can understand the logic of why it played out that way, but yeah, I was very upset. The other thing, too, is Shark Chariot definitely wasn't overpowered. It was definitely just getting carried by Beta Hecarim, 100%. Because when Hecarim would just come down and attack, like, they would also get a couple Shark Chariots with it. Like, it was a much lower power format, and Hecarim was just, like, a cut above everything. Like I said, if there was a card that let you tutor Shark Chariot, or, like, a unit that when it died, it added a Shark Chariot to your hand, so you could have them in your pool of dead things more consistently, it would be absolutely super duper strong. But that's the problem with Shark Chariot, is that you have to mulligan for a 2-drop that just dies and doesn't fight for board. Oh my god. Of course they're running aggro. I mulligan the Make It Rain. When I saw, like, Jin Victor, I thought it would be, like, a slower, like, value-oriented build. So, definitely an incorrect mulligan for this matchup. I think I'm actually just going to go for Monkey Business here. Because we get a threat to trade into the Saboteur and also something that can block Saboteur. Feline, gee whiz. That's buck wild. They're running some nonsense. Yo, that's one of the most horrifying swindles I've ever seen in my life. My opponent has Funsmith, Deathray, and Ferris Financier in hand. Are there a lot of unit skills that are defensive while not being reactive? No. Because skills are activated when you play a unit from your hand, they are, by definition, going to be very proactive. I mean, a defensive skill that's not reactive? I don't know. That's a really fine line, Visionary. Can you give me, like, maybe an example of what you're envisioning for something like that? Or maybe a mechanic from another game? I'm kind of drawing a blank. I guess the 1/3 that transforms would be one. Oh, where you play a unit, like... I'm thinking if I want to do Warning Shot Taskmaster, or if I just want to play Ferris. I think Warning Shot Taskmaster is correct, because it has 2 HP, so it plays around the Death Ray that's in their hand. I still have a blocker. If this game had Foolish Burial, Shark Chariot would be incredible. Pick a follower from your deck, kill it, you pick Shark Chariot every time and have tons of fun. Yeah. Or if they made a card like Stalking Shadows that, like, let you fish an ephemeral unit out of your deck or something. I think we have to YOLO the Make It Rain here. No, we Ferris. Oh, man, these are bad. Treasured Trash. Let's go, chat. We unlock new win condition unlocked. Funsmith, no. Funsmith, don't do it to me like that. All right. Pony 9000, thank you and welcome to the Knighthood. What we're going to do is we're going to attack to narrow their board and try to hit this Make It Rain. We swindled a Ferris Financier. When we play it, it gives us Bandle City and Bilgewater cards. So we have Treasured Trash now from Ferris Financier. And my opponent, oh my god, they got Jin in hand. Lord have mercy on my soul. And it doesn't hit the Saboteur. Okay. This is a game, chat. We are playing right now. We are going into 5. We have enough. Sermon kills Jin. That's you know, that's good enough for me. Sermon kills Jin. Is the duelist beta over? Yes, it is, unfortunately, Pony. The next, like, testing phase. Man, they have, Death Mark. Death Ray. So, they're just going to answer this to keep the Funsmith alive. But, by baiting them into casting Death Ray, 1 mana deal 3, Heavens to Betsy. Looks like a good card to me. But next, this fall is when the next stage of testing is going to happen. And I'll definitely be... Well, they can't play Jin this turn anymore. So... I've just got to Riptide Sermon the Funsmith then. I've got to curtail this burn damage. Yeah, even if I save mana, I'm only heading into 6, so I'd be at 9 mana. I wouldn't be able to cast the Treasure Trash. I have to try to not get burned down here. So we'll try to save mana this turn. My opponent has a bit of a brick going on with potentially just getting like Death Ray Mark II. This Ballistic bot is actually just soloing me though. Yo, what's up, Sir Arthur? Thank you for the transmogrify, unleashing my true form on the world. Drizoth pile last patch, Infinite Patrons pile this patch. Alright, board is clear. We've got 6 damage coming through. Powder Pandemonium. Doing good, Sir Arthur. Got a really fun deck to play. My opponent just goes for the Ignition. Lets me hit them for 6 instead of just developing. The hand is Death Ray Mark II, which they didn't cast there, so it must be their next top deck. They drew an... Oh my god, this is so good for us. They're gonna draw a Death Ray Mark II, a Death Ray Mark III, or a Death Ray Mark II next. Really high chance. Low chance of them having burn. Powder Pandemonium is lethal if they don't kill me this turn. Oh, True Shot Barrage plus Jin. They got that off of Financier. Damn. We got RNG, chat. I had that in my back pocket as a meme, but I was fully intending to not cast it. Trust. So this is a Time Bomb Printer, which we're a little bit weak to, but that deck doesn't have any healing. Swindle is going to be pretty strong in this matchup, I think. If we get a little bit of early game, we can pressure, like Jagged Butcher and stuff. We don't need the Swindle right away either, until they start getting, like, Time Bombs set up. I would love to Swindle a Time Bomb. Gross. Ooh. So, I think I want to save my Black Market Merchants and for when they start putting Time Bombs in the deck, because I would love to get some of those for myself, because they're free plunder activators. If I Warning Shot Monkey Business, yeah, we'll pass. The cadence just is a little bit off for me. Oh! Well, there we go, never mind. Santa Zillion is here to deliver my Christmas gift, chat. Place your bets. Place your bets if I'm gonna get a Time Bomb right now. Gimme, gimme! Ah, Scrying Sands. Not too bad. Yeah, this doesn't feel like a hard burn deck to me. It seems like more of a tempo deck. And I think maybe I'm like mulliganing incorrectly, or I'm playing like really wonky lines. Oh man, my hand is so bad. I should probably just Scrying Sands. I'll just wait for them to attack. They might not attack. They don't want the 4-2 to go into the 2-2. Unless they try to force it. Yeah, they're just going to chill. Their list is very slow. We've got tons of time to just do whatever we want to them. Twisted Fate? No. We'll, Grifter. Get our Warning Shot. Get the discount off of Black Market Merchant. Set up Monkey Business this turn, I think. Because once they start getting their time bombs down, we're gonna, like, really start feeling the pain. And they have a nice chump block with the monkey business. Nice wide board for them.
I've been practicing, and it's not perfect. But look, if your prediction is correct,
Got a nice time trick here as well.
it's not safe.
I'm gonna save the time trick, actually. I'm gonna hold on to it for after I get the rest of my plunders and stuff down, and then I can use it to Hail Mary a Powder Pandemonium when I need. This deck runs 1 copy. If it's Sunny's list, it's only 1 Rite of Negation. I think it's just red card here.
Never lost a fair game or played one. I'm a people.
Just try to keep their board under control. If we play super defensively, then they have to, they just have to play with, time bombs as their win condition, and we're on a 20-round clock. You know what I mean? Oh, Teemo's cute. We've got a decent attack here. I could go for Yordle Grifter.
I'm not greedy. My friends don't.
Aw, man, Rite of Passage. That's no good. And they got the Hexite Crystal. That's not good either. Bruh.
I've been practicing, and it's not perfect. But look,
That's a shame.
Is correct. We have much to look forward to.
Yeah, I've just got to pass then. Yeah, Time Bomb Printer's not that good of a deck. The funny thing, too, is that it had, like, a 50-something% win rate, like 57%, like, when it first hit the scene, and then immediately got bullied into oblivion. With Time Bomb and Hexite Crystal, I'm going to swing and force them to spend this right now. Because my board is already dead. My experience when I was playing this deck, because it is a very fun list, is just that it just doesn't deal with Shurima stuff very well. You know what I mean? Like, with like, you have to, like, hit double quicksand every single game you're up against, like, Kaisa and stuff. And then when you're up against, like, Bard, their stats are so big, they don't care about your time bombs at all. But my opponent's got some very strong tempo here. We got Preservarium, so we actually did get a combo here to make a Rite of Passage make sense. Try to combine that with Twisted Fate, maybe. If they develop, red card takes a bit more threat off the table, which is beautiful. Oh, nice. Oh, yes.
Deal me in.
So we've got red card here. Wiping a lot of threat. They've got level 2 Zillion, though, so they have 6 cards in hand, not really 3. What the hell was that? Oh, careful preparation. Yo, what's up, Spirit Chiller? Welcome in. Oh, baby. My opponent's popping off. Mary Poppins. They could still have Time Bomb. So I'm going to play Preservarium first. See what their last card is.
it can be undone.
Oh, man, the Attack-a-Roni. Oh, a lot of attacking. That's super disrespectful. I can Scrying Sands, I guess?
Charmed, I'm sure.
Oh my god, if I hit Make It Rain, like if I trade like this, hit the Make It Rain to bop this Zillion and they lose out on that card duplication, we just win on the spot. Let's fish for it, chat. Pokey Stick? Oh my god, they are getting absolutely punished here. Santa Maria, do we want the warning shot? Let me think, warning shot? No, we want the other monkey business. Oh my god, they're getting cooked, chat. Why? I don't know why they attacked with Zillion there. Lord have mercy on my soul. I did discover with my Nightfall deck that the double silence spell works beautifully. Oh, their last card was another Zillion. That's why they wanted to get rid of the other. Okay. It's fine, though, because, again, they lose out on that card duplication, so they're on empty. I still think it's correct. And, like, so now we can, try to play towards some sort of, out here. We've got Riptide Sermon. Just gonna fight here. This hits the Nexus as well. That's why Riptide Sermon hits Nexus. It should probably only deal 1 into Time Bomb. I can go Jagged Butcher Teemo, because they're gonna be drawing a lot of cards, so the mushrooms are actually pretty valuable. Yeah, I think that Jagged Butcher Teemo is fine. I'm calling out that this next draw wasn't another Time Bomb. They didn't play another card, so it definitely isn't. We just attack like this. They get a nice chump block to set up the Time Bomb, but I'm just pushing through as much damage as possible. I probably should have cashed in the Twisted Fate there, attacked with that instead, because either they just block the TF and I push through 3 more damage, because they're just going to kill the Twisted Fate eventually with the Time Bomb duplication, so he doesn't level. So definitely a mistake on my part. Oh my god, yep, hitting the mushrooms. Making it happen. Monkey business. Yeah, definitely for sure. Missing a lot of damage there. But we got the fall from Draining Effort. Thank you and welcome to the Knighthood Draining Effort. We've got our burn online, and we've got tempo. My opponent's going to be beating us up, but... Thank you. So if I double Monkey Business this turn, then at the start of the next turn... Oh, actually, no. Wait, this is Countdown. Hang on. Yeah, never mind. The Time Bomb clears up my Powder Monkey, so I actually don't want to play Monkey. Oh, we got the Time Bomb. Let's go. And I still got this rite of passage? Hang on. Oh, man. Don't you love it when a game becomes a meme? When it just devolves? Bruh. Yeah, see, their Time Bomb goes off after my Powder Monkey spawns. So then we... So it's actually better for me to play Teemo, so I can get this in underneath the Time Bomb. Yes. This is a free attack. Because if this Zillion dies, they lose out on the duplication. Ah, Hexite Crystal. Okay. That's fine. We still have lethal in hand, actually. Uninteractive lethal, I think.
Bow to the god of cloning.
Yeah, what a game. This is so dirty. The rite of passage into the Time Bomb, into the double warning shot. Look at this disrespectful Time Bomb lethal. Oh my god, it hits the enemy Nexus, bro. Bro, wait a minute. This is not cool. This is not cool. We can also go for the Make It Rain. I gotta let this rock. I gotta let this rock now. My opponent's desperately comboing out of mana. I don't have any emotes that aren't like incredibly rude in that situation.